Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Purposeful Learning Home again. I just really wanted to give this video. I hope it's really short. This one is the way I do my reading for a kindergartner. She has all these folders and this is all of my, can you see, second grade. Actually, she's doing third grade reading. So I'm doing reading comprehension for her at the third grade level. She moves up her reading levels really quickly. So although she's 6 years old, she's reading at a third grade level. So I'll go over that with you. This is our sight words practice. Basically, I do a folder for like things that she needs to know automatically, things that she needs to, that will make her reading go smoother. So I do my word families folder, my vowel teams. We've got a poster for this, so I try to mimic the poster and go through some vowel team activities with her. This is our blends and this is our spelling. So she actually does spelling. I know she's only 5, but I figure if she can really learn the spell, it's going to help her memorize it. And that way I can see her writing improve, because she does writing too in one of these journals here. So pretty much I'll try to link any information I may have, especially probably this blends chart. It's really neat. And I don't do anything special with the spelling, except she does those activities that I already, on my last video, showed you the spelling activity book. This is a writing notebook. She basically gets tested, and she's had this book since she was like 2, 3, 4. Just keep using it until she started to get tested by me. Let's see, and just check it. And I think we are at the first 100 sight words, adult sight words. So she got tested. She had 10 wrong, so I chose 10 from, well, this is probably pretty what I do. I do put it in an index, a Ziploc bag. I do get this, and I give you the link for it, for Fry Words. I just print it out, put it in here. It's from the curriculum corner. And I test her, and I ask her, how do we spell this? How do we spell that? And whenever she gets 10 wrong, it doesn't have to be in a row, but just the first 10, I circle it. And I then see if she can write them. So where am I? So if she can spell them, and if she gets them misspelled, if they are misspelled, what I do is I give her those spelling activity sheets, and she can leave it in the back, so she'll work on it. 10, she chose this one time. I can give you a link for that as well, and she just continues to go through her practice skills. So that's the spelling for her, and I basically, whatever I can find from YouTube, from free worksheets. So like I'll type in Google free worksheets, vowel teams, same thing, free worksheets for word families, and sight words free worksheet practice. So that's for the kindergarten. And I wanted to show you how much more compared to my kindergartner, my third grade student does. So this is writing. I'm going to give a link for you for Foundations. It's really, really a great writing workbook. It comes with a box for pictures, of course. My 6-year-old does not like drawing, so she doesn't ever fill in like a drawing, but she practiced. This is like where she publishes. So she actually has to draft and follow the writing process in a different notebook, which I do not have here. And she has her own blends chart. This is her skipping a blank right now, her reading. When she does a reading, I do some worksheets for her for a chapter book, and she has to complete worksheets on it. And this is, I believe, spelling. She takes her spelling tests in here. And this is some phonics. She'll do some phonics, free worksheets for phonics. I just place it in a folder. She does the same thing for spelling. I test her, and then we will work on the ones that the first 10 that she did misspell. And then this is phonics practice. Again, it's just free worksheets activities. And this is a spelling workbook for, I believe, spelling practice from a chapter read. So And then this is a writing, and this is for worksheets that we get, free worksheets, reading journals. Again, this is from chapter reading, and this is something this one here is another reading practice. Like, I'll just get some free worksheets on strategies that she needs to work on. So this is like in addition to any reading work that she's done. I noticed that she probably still needs work on. She'll work on it in here. So these two I just created, we're working on it. I noticed that this really is going to help her to preview a text before she actually moves into like reading activity for it, you know, like closed reading or so. This just allows her to become familiar. Actually, the discovery one. So she could become familiar by, and I just basically try to be creative. Table of contents goes in the front. And we skipped a couple of pages because we didn't start the first reading books, and she was up to this one, so we just put a line. We do analyzing and synthesizing, and put the title on top. Table of contents goes the same way as the next one I'll show you, which is her essential question journal. This one really comes in handy. Again, with the labels, I needed to create some. So table of contents, I just basically do how many books we read, and according to the name of the book, I'll turn it into a question. And I'll just basically make sure I have page numbers. She designs with page numbers. We just started this, so we skipped first 6 books, and then we did book 7 and then book 8. So she'll move on to book 9. I guess in the summertime we can always catch up to review those 6 books. So I wanted to show you that this is the essential journal. I think this is really going to come in handy when they need to really absorb information and retain it and have some schema on some subjects that they're reading. As the grades go on, they're going to need to retain more and know more. So essential questions, actually, was I talking about discovery? Yes, they're going to need to know more and retain more, so they can do it. Definitely know it from the keeping tabs that they're reading. And this one here, the essential question journal, is for them to really dig deeper and really think about like the message or the lesson or the central idea of the story. So it's really really great way of organizing the reading and the writing and the comprehension of it. For younger kids, it really works well to separate the sight words and family parts and vowel teams and word families and blends and digraphs. And spelling. It's always early, not too early to teach spelling, I don't think. So, hope you like that. I'll be making some more videos. I just hope you like this video so far on how I organize their reading.